Hello, fellow global citizens. I am a research scholar. Currently, I am working on sustainability in India. I know it has been almost 30 years I existed on this planet called Earth. I fed on it, I lived on it, and I even contributed a little bit to it. But during these days of my research, I was asked to study something about the term called climate change. I know the world entirely is considering it as a problem. My effort in the initial days of my research have been put much on understanding what is climate change, what it means to us. I just got a doubt, is that another scientific jargon that I need to understand, or else does it have got any other relevance to the human life? My study revealed, unlike many scientific words, this word, climate change, has got very serious impacts having no boundaries. It goes like saying climate change is like a disease to the globe. So are the impact that can influence every living being on this planet. I learned climate change is caused by irresponsible industrial pollution and human activities, added with deforestation. I know now the science behind climate change. Sometimes quoting the Intergovernment Panel on Climate Change, there is more than 90% probability that human activities over the past 250 years have warmed our planet than anything else. Then I thought, is it the time that I blame my ancestors? But the question is, will blaming my ancestors will change the situation for better? And the answer is very clear, no. Then I started pitying myself, thinking what a common man or common poor man like me can do. I continued taking the situation as it is. Maybe this is what I call as learned helplessness. This has changed when I have found a man called Jadav Payeng. Yes, this common man filled my heart with confidence and reminded me of my future course of action, rather than just pitying of myself and cursing my ancestors. Jadav Payeng. There is no magic in this name, until unless I observed him very closely for the 3 days' time at his home. After knowing his story in brief, I have started to see him in person and question the possibilities. I reached Guwahati in Assam and traveled 388 kilometers thereafter by train, and I reached a district called Jorhat. He stays in the peripherals of Jorhat district, just 10 kilometers from the railway station of Jorhat, called Kokilamok village. In the first outlook, I observed Jadav is just a illiterate, poor tribal man, and I learned he is a missing community member. He is surviving with his wife Benita and one daughter and 2 sons. We are unlucky that we could not get all the family members in a single photo frame. Assam. Let me take you to Assam a little bit. Assam is part of northeastern states of India. In the local language, Assamese, it means beyond comparison. I'm sure we can exclude majority of Assamese as the contributors of this so-called issue of climate change. I was really mesmerized for the taste of the water of Brahmaputra. Lucky other people for having such a great river in their midst. Jadav is a herdsman. He owns close to 50 cows and 5 pigs. All these are stationed in the island of Brahmaputra, and the island is named as Arunachapuri, and the neighboring village is called Kartik Chapori. For many years he has been staying in Arunachapuri, and in the year 2012 he shifted to Jorhat Kokilamuk village, and now he constructed his own house there. I was amazed to see his house. It's a typical missing type of construction. Early in the morning by 3:30 he starts from his house carrying those cooked corns, and he'll start for Arunachapuri. Basically it's a food for its pigs. To reach the Arunachapuri, he has to cross the gigantic Brahmaputra river using his boat. After reaching Arunachapuri, he feeds the pigs there, visits his cows. He proceeds further for making the forest. Yes, Jadav is known for making forests. Jadav Payeng, who was born in 1963 to Miss Apoli Payeng and Lakshmiram Payeng, could not complete his formal education beyond matriculation. However, his interaction with a scientist in Bali village in his childhood made him attracted to plantation and the subject called trees. In 1979, Assam witnessed a serious drought, where Jadav observed many snakes were dying on the hot river sandbars. This made him to think and inspired him to go for plantation at his early 16 years of age. Initially he approached his ancestors, asking the solution, how to grow plants on the hot river sandbed. They suggested him and supported him with 100 bamboo shoots. He followed the concept of introducing a pioneering plant method and succeeded. There was no turning back since then. Last 35 years of tireless efforts in plantation has created a wonder, the Molai Forest. Yes, the sandbar has turned into a sanctuary, hosting rhinos, elephants, wild buffaloes, tigers, deer, vultures, and varieties of birds. To protect the forest from deforestation by loggers and the poachers, Jadav approached the government. Considering the need in the year 2000, this 550 hectares, which is extended up to Kamalabhai of Majuli, has been notified as social forestry zone. Molai Forest is a grazing land for many cattle in the nearby villages. Recognizing Jadav's contribution to the cause of reforestation, Jawaharlal Nehru University School of Environment has first conferred the title The Forest Man of India to Jadav Payeng. Sri Shanmukhananda Fine Arts and Sangeeta Sabha facilitated Mr. Jadav with Shanmukhananda Diamond Award, which is conferred by the former President of India, His Highness Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Mr. Jadav is invited to participate in 7th Global Conference, the International Forum for Sustainable Development at Evian, Paris, and planted a sapling there. 15th November 2013, Bank of Scotland has facilitated Jadav with Royal Bank of Scotland Earth Heroes Award. Apart from this, William Douglas McMaster from Canada, who made a documentary on Jadav Payeng, has won the Best Documentary Award. These are only few. Many have followed thereafter. Many international and national organizations visited him. For 35 years, Jadav toiled as an altruist and gave 550 hectares of green forest to this world by planting sapling and spreading the seeds. He has given an exemplary testimony. Humans are not just deforesters, but they even reforest and they create protected areas. The Green Warrior's next target is Makai Island, and now he is looking ahead to wage a war against the new barren islands, to win over and make them green. This man has a dream. मुलाई जी, आप ये बता दीजिए कि आप इंडिया के लिए और वर्ल्ड के लिए क्या सूचना देना चाहते हैं?
यही होता है अभी शिक्षा ज्ञान हो। इंडिया के शिक्षा जो है वो रुपया के लिए शिक्षा है, ये ज्ञानों के लिए नहीं है। इसके लिए धरती के बसाने के लिए जब तक पेड़ रुपेगा रहेगा तब तक धरती रहेगा। इसके लिए आज तो वो जो सब्जेक्ट है एजुकेशन का, वो सब्जेक्ट क्या करें, एलपी स्कूल में से देने पड़ेगा। जो दिन वो लोग एलपी स्कूल में 2 पेड़ रुपेगा, पहले 2 पेड़ रुपेगा, वो प्रैक्टिकली 5 साल में वो बड़ा करने पड़ेगा। उसका अपन ऑक्सीजन अपन लेगा। उसके बाद दूसरा 5 साल वो और पेड़ 2 रुपेगा, वो विश्ववासी को देगा। जब इंडिया में कितने लड़का साल भर कितने एडमिशन दिया है, तब इंडिया 3 साल में 5 साल में ग्रीन हो जाएगा। गिरने से ग्लूकोज उसने बच जाएगा और उसके आदर्श ने पथ प्रदर्शन ऑल ऑफ वर्ल्ड में ले लेगा। इसके लिए ये करने जरूरत है, इंडिया में फर्स्ट करने पर जरूरत है। इंडिया और चाइना का बहुत प्रॉब्लम था, इसके लिए ये करने पड़ेगा।